dolls. I'm here today to share with you all my recent visit to Washington, D.C., where I visited the National Museum of African American History and Culture. And let me tell y'all something. It was not only an eye-opening experience, it was like mind blown, like the things that I was able to learn while there. Not even a third, not even a things I learned while I was there was never mentioned in school, never in no history books that I've read. And mind you, I'm studying for my Juris Doctorate, okay? And I had to also, because, you know, I'm studying for my Juris Doctorate, to become a law judge. You know, obviously I had to take up constitutional law and stuff like that, but none of what I've learned on my educational journey thus far was never mentioned. And I'm not going to make this intro very, very long, because this is going to be a long vlog, but I wanted to do this intro. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to let you watch the vlog, and then I'll come back when you finish watching the vlog, and then I'll share some more of my thoughts. Morning, well, afternoon.
Early morning.
Morning. Well, good afternoon. So we've made it to the African American Museum.
Smithsonian.
Oh, the Smithsonian. So sorry, dolls. Smithsonian. So we're about to go inside. If those of you who didn't notice by now, if I didn't mention, I am in D.C., Washington, D.C. I do plan on going by the White House too. Just because I've never been there before. But let me show you the monument. Look at that monument. This is also where they had like the Million Man March, the Women's March, that lawn. That's where the monument is at. And that's the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture right there. So excited to be here, so excited. So I'm gonna get online so I can take y'all in with me, and let's go.
Online, going through customs to enter the Black African American Museum at the Smithsonian.
Exclusive. By the way, dolls, that was the infamous Miss Aesthetic Styles, celebrity stylist. Loves her to pieces. Let's get going. So now that we done went through metal detectors, this is the President, Congress, and people of the United States of America. So, and this right here is the founding donors. So these is people who have donated to making this museum possible. I know you might be saying, oh, it looks empty in there. This is just the entrance, okay? This is just the lobby. I'm gonna come back when I get to the actual museum. Okay, dolls, so this is how it all began. This portion is the journey toward freedom, which is this right here. Journey towards freedom. There is a lot to see. A lot to see, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you, dolls. I'm not going to be able to cover the entirety of this museum, but I want to cover enough to give each and every single one of you your own inspiration to someday visit this museum if you haven't already done so. As you can see right here, I'm gonna try to pause for long enough for you to read this. I feel so inspired to be here. I kid you not. I kid you not. We're gonna go down here and I'm gonna take y'all down. Okay, so this is the first level and we're starting with slavery and freedom from 1400 to 1877. Let y'all read that real quick. And sorry, you see what this says right here? We got to tell honest truth. Yes, truth will be told. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. A lot of the times I'm not going to stand still for you to be able to read everything, but you can always pause this video and be able to see it, you know, read it for yourself. Because it's a lot of information. And I do want to enjoy me seeing this museum, so I will share some clips along the way.
New connections, new cultures, and a rich African diaspora. The transatlantic slave trade was the largest forced migration in human history. The Atlantic world, the connection of 4 continents that shape the rim of the Atlantic Ocean, came into being based on the labor and forced movement of enslaved Africans. Atlantic world slavery, also considered New World slavery, explores style. Regardless of the moral issue of enslaving another human. Olana Equiano was kidnapped and enslaved at age 11 and taken to the Caribbean and the Americas. Equiano endured the horrific experience of New World enslavement. In his autobiography, he recalled, "In a little time after, amongst the poor chained men, I found some of my own nation, which in a small degree gave ease to my life."
Okay, doll, so this is the King Cotton, and this is the machine that was used to smooth out the cotton that was picked from the fields. Expansion of slavery. Machines and men. There is so much to see. Hold on. There is so much to see in this museum that you cannot possibly do it all in one day. You're going to have to return. Nat Turner, striking for freedom. The infamous Bible. Nat Turner's Bible. And this is Nat Turner's rebellion that happened in 1831. This also plays part with that movie. I don't know. Comment down below if any of you have seen. I think it's called The 12 Years of Slavery or Freedom. If I'm saying it incorrectly, forgive me, but I know what movie I'm talking about because I did see it. So comment if you know you've seen it. Very, very good movie. Just being here is so surreal. Like, I kid y'all not. Kid y'all not. Yeah. You guys have to come here. I kid you not. Now, some other thing about this museum. It's free, okay? It is free for you to come to this museum. I'm going to put the website information below, but for you to get your free tickets, the tickets start at 6:30 a.m. First come, first serve basis. You can get it when you're online. Yeah, 6:30 a.m. First come, first serve basis. The tickets are absolutely free. No kinds of strings or anything attached. It's definitely worth you dolls bringing your family, friends, and loved one too. And this is still just the beginning of the museum. This didn't even touch base into the core of the museum just yet, but just wanted to share so far what I'm seeing with you all. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Harriet Tubman. That's her scarf. Oh, this is giving me chills. Oh, I wish I can touch that. Oh, that is her actual shawl, Glam Dolls. The Harriet Tubman. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is her shawl. And that's her hymnal book. The same book she would sing her hymns from. Oh gosh, I wish I can just touch this shawl. Such a phenomenal woman. Such a phenomenal woman. Look at it. She got it on right here. The Harriet Tubman. She's the epitome of what Stay Woke is all about. Okay, so here's something interesting. This is an actual plantation home, a slave's home that, you know, they would have on their property or whatever. It's a cabin. We're not able to go in it, but look at this. Oh, I wish I could go in there. That's an actual cabin of what slaves used to stay in. And, you know, like a typical family. And see what it looks like right there in the photo. That's one of them in the picture. And they will have a little row of houses. Oh man. This is such an incredible feeling being here.
We were taken away in the ship that came for us to another that was ready to sail from Cape Coast. When we were put into the ship, we were all driven to our homes. We found ourselves at last taken away. Death was more preferable than life. And a plan was concerted amongst us that we might burn and blow up the ship and to perish altogether in the flames. Being in this dreadful captivity.
So here's something else that's interesting. Slavery ships of America. And these are the first banknotes aka money, that America was using. This is what the currency once looked like. And as it says right here, these banknotes, okay, before the Civil War, local banks and industries issued paper currency with a wide variety of images reflecting ideas about money in America. So this is what currency once was. And this is also money that was used to purchase slaves, finance, mortgaging human lives. What did I say? Look at that. Industry built on their backs. This is all money. Okay. This is the Miss Clara Brown. Miss Clara Brown. She's a pioneer. And now I'm heading towards the era of segregation, 1877 to 1968. Let's go. This is all black towns, and this is one of the houses. We're gonna go inside. We get to go inside this one. So I'm taking you inside an actual house. You gotta bend down. This is a cabin. This is what inside. This probably was a bedroom up here. With some more boards. That's the upstairs. Downstairs. And this is African American life in Montgomery Country. And that's what the outside looked like. Elderly residence. That's the other window.
Is that right?
So this is Joan.
Explanation of what this house is.
Okay, so this is Jones Hall Sims house. The original 1.5 story structure. I said it was 1.5 stories. Where was the kitchen? It says a stove.
It would have been in the middle of here.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Parents slept on the main level and the children upstairs, which is what I showed you all. A stove near the center of the house provided heat. So looked like this would have been the kitchen area, but it's not here no more. And the kids was upstairs, which is up here, the upper level. You know? Oh, these are the steps to go upstairs. Wow. Nowadays, people bathrooms is this size. Can you believe this? And I'm not in no way being funny about that. You know, some people bathrooms is the size of this house. So now we're online for the Emmett Till Memorial. And in this portion is the actual casket of Emmett, you know, that Emmett Till was in. He's not in the casket, you know. He's, of course, not in the casket. He's not here. But we're going in the memorial portion, and we're not able, they said you're not able to record or take any footage of it. But when I come back out, I'll share it as I tell you that. What's so cool?
Very enlightful for those who have never known. You probably would have never been able to guess. Not one school nor religion would have given you this information. Everybody should come.
Everybody. Look at that. Waiting room. I don't know if y'all remember that incident that happened.
See them type shit and won't be on loud with the guest. Oh, yeah. Doing that shit, I be ready to get shot up on their behalf. Sit there and
We've come such a long way. So we're not able to go up in this one right here, but that's a concrete home that was established. You know, you go up the steps.
you gotta go.
Little concrete home, and this is Southern Railway. So this is an actual. This is a train. Wow. Now we're not able to get on this train, but let me look inside. I wish we could have got on this train. That's the first house I took y'all into.
Next stop, freedom.
Then why you got off? Oh man, so we were able to go in here, but it's closed for renovation. Dang. I would have loved to have gone in here, Lando. I don't want to be devious and still go in there, so let me just wait.
In the 1930s, black communities from New York to Los Angeles waged boycotts under the slogan, "Don't buy when you can't work," after protests.
Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam.
In response to a Newport raid, an interracial group traveled south in the 1940s to test whether states would enforce a ban on segregation.
Let me see. Comment down below if you know who this man is. Don't cheat in the comment sections if you honestly know who that figure is, that person. I want you to comment below. That man right there.
At his studio in Harlem, James Ebates captured middle-class life, still touching negative communities and subjects of their own. And Augusta Savage often played busts of family and friends.
Just in case, just in case, if you didn't get it. That's Marcus Garvey.
Soon they were incorporating the continental teachings in their work. County Cullen penned the poem Heritage with the opening line, "What is Africa?"
I think we all know what that is.
Life in the American South was a popular topic for writers. Zora Neale Hurston said her love story, Their Eyes Will Watch.
Yeah, it did. That's what I was saying. It was rather amazing. Wow. Okay, look at that.
I wrote a paper on the Plessy versus Ferguson. I got an A grade when I wrote this paper. If you haven't read the Jim Crow book, I strongly suggest that you dolls do. Excellent, excellent book. And this is actually a water fountain. I've seen right there. One of the water fountains.
I wonder if they're like bound together somewhere. You could just read them.
I wrote a paper about Jim Crow too and got an A grade. When it came to my constitutional law and black history classes, I rocked those courses. Interesting, heavy debates went on, especially my African American history courses that I took.
I wanted you to record it so you could put out, when you start hearing the terms, you're out of order or you're out of line, it directly comes from this phrase right here. So this is a way to get you to be in order and to be in line is to follow their rule, even though it's against you.
That'll overlay you.
Yep.
we're leaving the African American Museum. We all had a chance to see it. So much to see, so much to learn. It is highly, 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 highly encouraging that you dolls come here. I'm squinting because it's extremely bright outside. I was just indoors. Anybody want to share their thoughts about it? Miss Aesthetic Styles.
Hello, people. Glam dolls. This was an amazing experience. Something that you gotta see. And it's very enlightening. There's a lot that we have learned collectively over the years that we may have forgotten, but this museum will let you see what we went through as people, starting way back in the 1400s up to current, up to Obama being president, up to seeing what's going on now versus what happens then, how we changed as people, how we grew, and how we are still growing. If you haven't been here, please come and see it. It's very cultural. Bring your family, your spouses, everyone. It was a beautiful experience. There's a lot to see in one day. You definitely need 2 days, but you definitely should get it in.
Yeah.
Peace.
Okay, and the tickets, like I said, were free, but you're gonna have to go online and make sure that you get them. I'm gonna see if the hub's gonna share his thoughts. Hey, you wanna say anything real quick?
Hey, listen, I encourage anybody that feels that they have a lot of knowledge on African American culture or black culture to just add some more onto it and just come down. It ain't gonna hurt yourself, and it is great that we get opportunity to get a more in-depth of what's going on. I see some interesting things here, like a lot of prestigious black people also help make this thing possible, like LeBron James and Maverick Carter did something
Muhammad Ali.
I thought that was dope.
That was real dope.
Oprah Winfrey, of course.
It's culturally open for everyone to come to see, to learn. I know it's the African American Museum, but it don't just end there. You know, everyone is open to come see this. And oh gosh, it was just so rewarding in coming here. I kid you not.
Come on down, y'all will love it.
Yeah, it's free. I'm gonna say that 20 million times. It is free for you to attend. So you ain't really got no excuse for why you can't come. If you gotta crawl, crawl. If you gotta walk, walk. If you can fly, fly. If you can drive, drive. However you can get here, just get here. So on that note, dolls, my low battery light is blinking, so I'm going to end this vlog here. So what do you think? Oh my god, it was a lot of stuff there. Not even stuff, I mean, it was just a lot for me to take in. I wasn't able to vlog the entire time there at the museum because I wanted to, for myself, you know, embrace and indulge in all that I was learning. But I wanted to get enough footage to share to give you all a chance to visit the museum if you haven't already done so. Mind blown. Such a mind-blowing experience. Please share your thoughts down below if you have visited the museum and what have you learned from the museum. And I want to get the conversation going respectfully, okay? So I want to see what the comments is looking like. And the museum is open for all cultures to attend, and I'm sure throughout the vlog you was able to see different cultures there visiting the museum as well. But especially if you are African American and you haven't visited that museum yet, you really need to, because things that I've seen, artifacts that I've looked at, and things that the documentaries that I sat and I watched, none of it was mentioned in history books, classes, none of it. A lot of the things that's in that museum I would have never known about had I not went to that museum. Yeah. Very, very deep. Very, 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 very deep. Very, very moving, like, you know. And mind you, I'm studying for my Juris Doctorate, because I'm studying to become a law judge. So I've had to take up constitutional law. I've had to take up history courses and things of that nature, dealing with especially African American history. I've taken those courses. I've sat in those lectures, and all that. I had to write papers on certain things, but that museum was like mind blowing for me. Yeah, but thank you for taking the time to watch this vlog. It's really appreciated that you took the time to watch this vlog, and I strongly encourage all cultures across the board to visit the museum if you haven't already done so. The museum is absolutely free for you to visit. You go online and you get your tickets in advance, or you can get your tickets the day of. But make sure you visit the museum website for more details on how to get your free tickets, which I will link down in the description box below. So on that note, this just concluded the video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the MzGlamourAddict YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Join in on this amazing official glam doll community. When I say official, that means a subscribed glam doll community. On this channel, I'm all about being a beauty on a budget who love not breaking her bank for a fabulous look. So if you subscribe into this community, that's exactly what you're going to get, is me sharing fab beauty on a budget finds that you won't have to break your bank for. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this vlog, and I will see you all in another video again shortly. Later, dolls.